Before I get started, I'd like to acknowledge that we are on Tree 1 land, which is located on the original lands of the Anishinaabe, Cree, Ojibwe, Dakota, the Dene peoples, and the homeland of the Métis Nation. Bonjour, bienvenue à Winnipeg. J'espère que ce sera une bonne visite et vous aurez des bons souvenirs de notre belle ville. Welcome everyone to Winnipeg. I'd like to really thank Diane and Ruth for welcoming me here and having all you folks here as well and giving me the opportunity to speak in front of you. When I walked in, Ruth said to me, "You're wearing a three-piece." I said, "Yes." She said, "You're not planning to strip, are you?" I said, "Not right now. Maybe a little bit later." Folks, my name is Sachit, Mehra. I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about citizen engagement. I've labeled it, "Where's the Beef?" And I really want to give it some thought to the other side of the proverbial desk, right? All of these people that we want to bring onto our cause or have their eyeballs and minds focused to our particular situation. What value can we give them? How can we engage them so that it's not a one-time visit or a one-time affair? How can we keep them coming back over and over? I'm a community advocate. I'm a born and raised Winnipegger. In doing this presentation, I realized, without even thinking about it, that over the last year and a half or so, I helped generate about $500,000 in Winnipeg, not my full-time job. But the number I'm really proud of is 7,000. And that is the number of volunteers that we managed to bring in for the Canada Summer Games, where I was the community relations co-chair, as well as on the volunteer committee. I live in three houses: politics, business, and community. And I want you to keep all of these three houses in your mind as the presentation is going on. As fundraisers or people that are in the planning community, if you have not thought of or looked at the political machine and see what it does, doesn't matter the stripe, doesn't matter where, doesn't matter the time, it is a massive community engagement machine, all for one particular purpose, and that is to make sure that people come out and vote for whatever particular person or party. 2015 was a massive year with a huge amount of turnout. Who went and voted in the last federal election? Almost all of you. A sign of a healthy democracy is its voter turnout. Sign of a healthy PowerPoint is the right button. Business is my second house. The most successful business models have repeat customers or thrive on repeat business or referrals. My businesses would not be in business if one person just came there once and ended the affair. 80 to 90% of my customers are repeat, and they come back over and over. Engagements should not be one time. Models should look like, should be shaped towards bringing people in over and over. Community. So I spend a lot of time in the community as well, and something that I hear all the time, and we've heard it in at least one presentation so far, is that people want to feel like they've made a meaningful difference. They want to be engaged. They want to be a part of that solution. They want to feel like they're directly connected. Engage me. So them, let's talk about them, right? All of these people that we want to bring into our particular cause. This could be any stadium anywhere in Canada with tens of thousands of people in it. And wouldn't it be awesome if we had all their awareness, all their thoughts focused to our particular cause? But how do we get them? The reality is, and you all know this better than anybody, that the tastes, wants, desires have changed. And they've changed fundamentally. And certainly we can talk about this being a millennial issue. We can talk about this being a new media and social issue. We can talk about this being broken down by any particular sector that we want. But the reality is, the bottom line is, it's changed. So what are some of the questions that we can ask to re-engage these people, no matter where they are or what sector they're coming from? So what are some of the questions, and what are some of the things that have worked? What's in it for me? No, really, what's in it for them? So when I was chair of the Winnipeg Downtown Biz, one of our inaugural events for Canada Day was the Canada Day Living Flag. I don't know if this picture does it justice, but that's 4,500 people making a living flag of Canada. I'm the little brown dot in the stem right at the bottom. It was great to have these people come out and be a part of the flag ceremony and learn a little bit about Canadian history. But really, what was the ulterior motive for the downtown biz? It was to raise awareness about downtown Winnipeg and how safe and clean it is. Did they really know that? Did they experience it? Yes. What's in it? What is my ROI by time? Is it easy? Am I likely to recommend it? What time requirements are we talking about? What are we thinking about? Is it a 5-second, 5-minute contribution on text message? Is it a $250 gala dinner? What's the follow-up on that? What's going to encourage them to come back over and over? Are we going to necessarily acknowledge different parts of their personalities to make sure that they're hooked back into our event? Are they likely to recommend it? What's this event? Right. So at one part, phenomenal marketing, but I would say 99 parts a phenomenal engagement tool, citizen engagement tool. These were your ambassadors that went out and did all kinds of good things for you. Something concrete. So when I was co-chair at the Canada Summer Games for the Community Relations Committee, one of our tasks was going out and getting all these volunteers signed up. A huge pool that we identified in 16 and 17 was this portion of newcomer Canadians that were here in Canada, a massive portion that really wanted to participate, but were having a hard time getting traction with different employers and different places of participation. So something we were able to do was add a line of accreditation to their resumes when they came and worked for, when they came and volunteered for us. So if you did some light IT, you got an accreditation. If you did some light security, food service, you got an accreditation. They were then able to turn this around, put it on their resume, and present it to employers, definitely getting, definitely netting us a ton of volunteers. So in fact, 7,000, it was absolutely wonderful. Win, win, win. I hate to use the triple win, but here it is. When communities can work with businesses for large-scale community benefit, it's the best thing in the world. In 2015 and 16, Winnipeg has hosted a large convention, an AGM, almost 4,500, 5,000 delegates that come here. We've been asked to serve them. We don't have a standing staff of 50 people to service all those people. We put the call out to the community, hey guys, would you come and engage with us on this event? The Winnipeg Nomad Football Club answered the event, donated all the hours with their mums, kids, students, and players. The business turned around and paid back in volunteer hours all those hours as a donation to the club, making thousands and thousands of dollars for the club. Winnipeg won because it had a great event. The students and kids won because they've got a whole bunch of money inside the club, and the business won because it was a successful event for everyone that was there. Folks, I hope I've given you some thoughts for your next event. Thank you very much at the CAGP.